exciting edition of the Springboard Hangout. The Springboard Hangouts, as you know, is a fun-educative program where we have fun and talk about issues that concern us in life. Today, we are having the health edition of the Hangout. Today, we're hanging out at the Matrix Gym here at Legon City Mall. And what do we have to do? We're looking at the diet, we're looking at your exercise, we're looking at everything that you have to do to keep you healthy and powerful. The theme for today's edition is hair health, hair power. So let's get going where we have everything going on. We're meeting the nutritionist, we're going for the exercise and everything in between. Because guess what? Your body is the only place that you have to live here on earth. So let's get this goal moving because it's going to be fun, it's going to be energetic, and it's going to be a lot of information. Let's get it cracking. And welcome back to the Springboard Hangouts. The Springboard Hangouts, as you know, is a fun-educative program where we talk about issues that concern you. And today we are hanging out in the gym. And guess what? I've caught up with Etornam. Etornam Bansah is a nutritionist as well as a dietitian. And we're going to find out all about hair power, hair wealth. Now, I want to ask you a question, which I'll ask us presently. And the question is simple. If your self-care were a song, what song will it be and why? Write the comments there and we will talk about it during the program. Now, Etornam, thank you so much for hanging out with us in the gym today.
Thank you too for inviting me. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So let me find out from you, if your self-care were a song, what song will it be and why?
If my healthcare were a song, I think my song will be Scars to Your Beautiful by Alicia Cara, because it tells me that I don't need to fix myself or perform in a certain way to be beautiful. Whether I'm having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, I'm beautiful regardless.
A wonderful day.
A wonderful day, I'm beautiful regardless. And that's one of the reasons why I like the song so much.
Wow. And today we are here and I'm just enjoying, because this is what I do if I can every day. Yeah. Early in the morning I come here. Now, would you recommend that I eat before coming to the gym, or I wait after I've worked out, then I have my first meal for the day?
So I think it will be depending on preference per se and your schedule. So if you are working out mostly maybe after 8 a.m., I would say probably eat breakfast before you set off from home, but not have anything too heavy, so that I can have a slight snack later. But then if it is
about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, okay. So it depends on how long you're going to stay here too as well.
An hour and a half.
Okay, so if you work out afterwards, you can have your breakfast later. But then,
so what?
But then some people may not be able to tolerate something heavy afterwards. It may make them drowsy or somewhat. So it depends on you as well. But regardless, I think if you want to go light or heavy, it depends on you and your schedule too as well.
So tell me something. What would you recommend for any young person as a typical, breakfast menu? Because I know that I really love my waakye and wele and egg and soft plantain, ripe plantain, and then in the waakye leaf, and then I take my time and I savor every single bite. Now, is that an ideal meal, or I should look at something that is less expensive?
Okay, so I think that it can be an ideal meal, but mostly because you have to look at the portions that are going in there. Because you mentioned ripe plantain, you mentioned waakye, you mentioned egg and wele as well too. But the waakye, is there some vegetables attached to it? If there are vegetables attached to it, then it's a good idea. So the vegetables has to be a lot, then you add it to your waakye. The plantain maybe just 1 or 2, and then your protein is enough. So I think that is an ideal breakfast. But if you want to go light too, there's no problem. You just make sure your food is balanced.
My food is balanced. I have carbohydrates. I have some.
Yes, and you have the fat and oil in there.
I have little fat and cholesterol in it, and then but I have enough protein, and I have enough fiber in it. Yes. Right. Okay. So I'll make sure that as well. But if I want us to continue on the trajectory of the meal, lunch and
no health issue, I wouldn't advise going long periods without eating, because when you eat consistently, it helps keep your metabolism in check and it doesn't slow it down. So if you want to lose weight, if you are checking your weight or you have some conditions that prevent you from fasting for long periods, I wouldn't advise you to eating once a day or twice a day, 3 times a day, 3 main meals a day. You can take a snack in between if you want, but if you don't, just 3 main meals are fine.
When you talk about snack, I mean, I know I've seen some snacks and I have shivered that, whoa, that is some heavy snack. What kind of snack are you recommending?
So when I say snack, I'm talking about something like maybe an apple, or maybe a Greek yogurt with some nuts and seeds in there. Or if you get Pussy Broke Man, maybe 1 or 2 with some granuts, it's okay. But not anything so fancy. I had one lady tell me one time that her snack was a pizza. And not one slice of pizza, but the whole thing. She finished with her friend. I was quite surprised. How is that a snack? But, well, so you just have to keep it in check.
So tell me something. What led you on this nutrition and diet journey?
Okay, so it was mostly out of curiosity. Growing up, I got to meet a lady with goiter. I was curious as to why her neck was so enlarged. But they just said, oh, she needs to eat a little salt and she'll be fine. She just needs to eat a little salt and she'll be fine. But when I got the opportunity to be educated on diet and I saw the role it could play on your health, I decided that why not pursue it? And so far, it's not been bad, and I'm enjoying the journey.
You are enjoying the journey, just like how I'm enjoying the workouts here.
Yes.
So I think we've done, at least I have done my 3 sets here. So I think I'm moving to another machine. Are you willing to come with us?
Yes, I'm willing.
Shall we continue the conversation?
I'm ready.
Right. So we are going to the next place. So come with us. Let's join. Let's work out, and then let's learn. Because nutrition, your body is what you have. We're talking about hair health, hair power. That is what you have. So let's see how we can make ourselves powerful as we go on our journey in this life. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. We're now busy cycling up. You can imagine us maybe going up a Fajato on the hill and we're just moving, yeah. So we continue our conversation with Etornam. Etornam, how I heard you when you said it's good to, have a well-balanced diet, right? But then one of the things I hear most of the time is that, take some supplement, take this or that supplement. Well-balanced diet that you just spoke about was the carbs, protein, fiber, as well as protein, fiber.
And oil.
Pardon?
Fats and oil.
Fats and oil. So what role do supplements play, number 1? And 2, okay, let's do the first one. Are they important? And if they are, what role do they play? And which supplements are the best? So 3 questions. So you start with 1 and 2, and then you continue with 3. Okay, let's go.
So supplements on its own are not bad, because they are there to supplement something. But then the foundation should be a good balanced diet.
Right.
For some people like vegans, for instance, they may not be getting all the necessary supplement nutrients when it comes to maybe their meals. So they may need supplements, or maybe for pregnant women, or maybe women during their menstrual cycle, they may need supplements to aid, boost their nutrition and all that. But the supplement shouldn't be like a replacement for the good meal or the balanced meal. But supplements on its own, it's not bad. So maybe if you need some calcium or vitamin D, and your nutrition is not providing that, it's okay to take a supplement. But it shouldn't be the main go-to just because your vitamin D levels are low and you are not eating enough vitamin D or going out in the sun to get those vitamin D and all that. But supplements are not a bad thing.
How do I find out personally that I need X or Y supplements?
Okay, so mostly
apart from going to the hospital, because sometimes some people self-medicate. They just decide that, I think I've heard that vitamin E is good for you, so they just go. And how do I know that what I'm eating actually provides all of that? How do you check?
For that, I wouldn't encourage self-medicating.
Fantastic.
I would prefer you probably go to the hospital to find out. But for some people, they know maybe their iron levels are low when they begin to feel dizzy and then they look pale and stuff. For that one, it's good. And if you know your history as well, for instance, maybe you have sickle cell, or maybe you are pregnant, or you're expecting to have a child and you're preparing yourself, then fine. Maybe you can go. But to self-medicate, I wouldn't encourage that at all.
Do we have any natural, when I'm saying natural, I'm looking at various food types here in Ghana, like baobab, like moringa, like noni, different items that they are quite nutritious. Do we have any of them that you can recommend, that you say, okay, this particular one, we will look at what it can do for you?
Okay, for that, I wouldn't pick them out per se, but I think all of them have the specific nutrients they give, because I think for fruits and vegetables, you see they come in different colors and different, mostly because each comes with its own nutrients and vitamins. So I wouldn't say go for this in particular, but I would advise that maybe you mix them up. So we call it a rainbow diet.
Fantastic.
So make sure you have a rainbow diet almost every day.
The green, the red,
carrot, the orange, everything. Make sure your meals are balanced and it looks like a rainbow, basically.
Right. One of the things that nowadays does happen a lot is that some people do, people talk about being overweight, and therefore it's a challenge for many people, and therefore they want to go on diet. What would you recommend from your experience should be the diet that someone should go on? What kind of diets would you recommend for young people, or for people who just generally feel that they want to become healthier and that kind of stuff?
So honestly, it depends on the amount of weight you have.
Right.
So we have obesity class 1, class 2, class 3. So if you are obese beyond class 3, maybe the doctors will not advise go to diet, because that may take years for you to lose the weight. But then if it is probably you are just overweight or obese class 1 and you want to lose the weight, a low carb diet with adequate fiber and then your protein will help you with the weight loss. But do not forget physical activity. It's very important. You can do a whole diet, but if you have no physical activity, you're not going to lose the weight.
You mean it ain't gonna work? It ain't gonna work. So they must come here.
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned physical exercise. So the physical exercise, what time must we all come to the gym? Are there times that someone can just get up and do, by themselves in wherever they are? What kind of physical exercise or activity would you recommend?
So usually I recommend brisk walking, cycling, or treadmill walks or runs. If you have a treadmill, fine. But if you don't have a treadmill, now most of my patients are saying because of the rains, they can't go to jog and stuff. And I was like, just walk in your house. You have a space. So instead of you sitting to watch TV, maybe you move back and forth. Some people have big compounds. You can just walk around. If you have a skipping rope, you can skip. Try as much as possible to do 30 minutes every day. It will go a long way to improve your health.
Right. So 30 minutes a day, I'm skipping, I'm walking. Does it give us, sometimes we like to count.
Yes.
And we have heard of the 10,000 rule, I've heard of the 12,000 rule. Yes. The 20 is for those who are extreme. But generally, what do you have any counts that you would recommend?
So for walking, I encourage 10,000 steps.
Okay.
But most people can't reach the 10,000. So I'll say start as low as you can. So if you're currently doing maybe 1,000 steps, you can set your target to 3,000. Okay. But the goal is 10,000. Make sure you are doing 10,000 every day. So maybe places you could have probably taken an Uber, a short distance, probably could walk. Mm-hmm. Instead of using the lift, you can maybe climb the stairs. It also helps increase your steps as well.
Yeah. So I remember when I was in uni, Etornam, and mommy used to bring me food all right, but sometimes we just want to get something from around campus, and it wasn't always that easy because the budget was very, very limited.
Okay.
So imagine there's a young person watching us right now who has limited budgets. How can the person eat well, a balanced diet, but on a limited, please, the operative word there is limited budget.
Okay, so first of all, I will encourage you go for maybe foods that are in season. So currently, I think kontomire is in season, so it's way cheaper than going for maybe plantain that is out of season now. So go for foods that are in season, and then plan your meals. If you plan your meals, it helps you to know, oh, I'm going to eat this at lunch. And also, I will encourage cooking in bulk. Okay. So you cook in large quantities so that you don't spend so much. Because if you are to buy maybe waakye 30 cedis in the morning, but if you spend maybe 100 cedis making a whole maybe kontomire and other things, you can eat it over a long period of time. So I will encourage cooking in large quantities and going for foods that are in season mostly.
Large quantities, food that are in season. That is the sweet word for Etornam Bansah, who is our nutritionist and dietist for today. What we're going to do now is to run into the gym, because what is nutrition? She said it herself, that if you're going, let's say you're going on the diet and you don't add physical exercise, it ain't gonna work. So we're going to run to the gym this session and look at some quick tips for exercises that are healthy for us, things that we can do easily on the fly, whether we have just 5 minutes at the workspace, or maybe we are not feeling too well, but we just want to move our body a little. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. By the way, welcome, Julius. You saw him working us out, and Julius is one of the finest trainers in Ghana. I love working with Julius. And Julius is very patient, very, very kind, very encouraging.
Oh, thank you for the compliment.
So around 6 o'clock, you find me here working out with Julius. But Julius, whenever I come, you tell me that no, do your warm up first. Why? Whether on the treadmill, walking up and down. Why is it important to warm up before having a workout?
Okay, so it's very essential to the body, because when you wake up in the morning, your muscles might be dormant. They've rested, they are sleeping. So it turns out for you to wake them up, to notify them that something new is coming to the system this morning.
Right.
Be ready for us to roll together. So you always need to be warming up, always, all the time, before you start your workout. It makes you ready for the workout, and you don't get cramps, muscle crumbling, and then those hamstrings. Yes.
I see. So let's say you made us warm up, so we are good because we've spent some time on the bike, and now we are here. So technically, our muscles are warm for a workout. Now let me find out something. Why do we need to have water as well when we are working out.
Good. So water helps proper circulation in your body whilst you are working out, because whilst you work out, at a point in time, you find out your throat is dry.
Right.
Yes.
Like right now.
Yes. You need to sip a little bit. At least it helps the blood to circulate where it's not going through properly, as well as the heart also to work properly.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So don't
please.
go anywhere. Do join us at our next workstation. We'll be right back. Hi there. Welcome back. We are looking at beginner's workout here. We are looking at how, let's say you are in the office or something, you want a quick break and you want to do something to just move the body a little. So Etornam will be doing the serious workout, and as for me, I'm a beginner, so I'll do the beginner's workout. So let's go. Julius will be leading us in this session.
Thank you. So welcome back. Then we are going for a quick, simple workout for beginners, as well as the little pros. All right, so we'll start off with a quick march.
Okay.
And we march with the high knees. Good. Let's lift. We lift. We lift in 3, 2, 1. We go to jumping jacks, and then we go up, go. Good.
So you can see me, I'm just doing this. But if you can do it, hey, let's go.
Come on.
You know.
We go. Then you push it up. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. As you see, Etornam is jumping because she has all the abilities. She has all the strength. She doesn't have any problem with any part of her body. And my beautiful lady here, thank you. She has a little problem with her knee that she can't jump. So she needs to be gentle with the workout. So she will not injure herself in the course of the workout. So we are moving from jumping jacks to elbows, touching the knee. And then we stop. And then we stop. So you go up, good. One elbow from the side, good, good. You take it up. In doing this, you need count to keep your workout accurate. So we count 10 on each leg, and then you move to the next workout. So we're moving now to crunches. Since you are in the office, you are working, and you just got a simple break, you can't just go and do any long thing.
Yes,
so this will even help you to burn fat in your abs. So you put the hand up and then you squeeze this way. Very good. It helps burn your visceral fat as well. Good. 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 So as you do this, remind yourself you are in the office. There's no much time for you to waste. As we do this, we cool down. Simple, and then you take your legs down, just lift slightly, and then that will be it. Whilst you go, you breathe in and out. Don't forget, it is very important. Thank you.
Woo! I love this. I love this. Thank you so much. So, as we close today's workout, what would be your final words for our viewers?
I'll tell them, if you've not started working out, try as much as possible. It is not late. It's better late than never. Let's keep going.
It's better late than never. Just keep working every single day. 5 minutes, we just did it.
Yes,
and honestly, I'm panting and I'm sweating. Yeah, and what will be your final words, Etornam, first as we wrap up today's session?
For my final words, I'll say, as much as possible, be intentional with your meals. Do not force yourself to do any overweight diet, and make sure you eat a balanced diet. And try as much as possible to eat 3 times a day. Thank you.
Yay! 3 times a day. We're eating 3 times a day. And you know, before
3 times a day. Yeah, that's fun. Really good.
You know, and you remember earlier on we had played the teenpreneurship program. Yes, it's coming on live and colored for all teenagers between the ages of 12 to 17.
Wow.
Be at the Osu Presby Ebenezer Church Hall in Osunia on Oxford Road, and you would enjoy yourself. Teenagers between the ages of 12 to 17. And the date is August 11 to 15. It's a 5-day boot camp. It is totally free for every teenager. So call us on our hotline 0308 255 775. 0308 255 775. Just say, I want to be part, or my son or my ward would like to be part of the Teenpreneurship program. We'll learn about robotics, we'll learn about arts, we'll learn about dramatic arts and everything in between. So don't miss out. I'll be expecting you there August 11th to 15th. You must be there, and it is free. So therefore, until we come your way again next time with another exciting edition of the Hangouts, know that you are loved. You are blessed. You are the most important person in the whole wide world. We love you. Bye.
Nigeria to Zimbabwe, yeah. Here's where we turn around. Here's where we turn around. Make that change.